Right, it's that time of the show to find out whether Dawn will be facing food heaven or food hell. Unless you can eat any more, can you?
Yeah, of course.
So you've got 2 shows ahead of you. There you go. It could be, of course, food heaven could be lobster, which I think is a lot of people's food heaven.
Yes.
Which is a lot of our callers' food heaven. With lobster spaghetti, classic lobster spaghetti. Or alternatively, it could be over here in a pile of this stuff.
It's a big, massive bit of marzipan.
Well, that's the idea of food hell. That's the idea of it. But a lovely marzipan and apple tart with a nice little caramel sauce
delicious.
and ice cream. We know what our callers wanted, 5-0.
Yes, they all wanted lobster.
But it's a token gesture from these boys, these guys vote, so...
Well, she's tasted tongue that she hasn't had before and she loved it, so I think the tart.
Yeah, you see, there you go. So you got that, that's theirs, and I suppose you tasted it the same way. Not that it made any difference, because this is what you're going to have anyway. So we'll lose this out of the way. So first of all, I've got my spaghetti cooking in this pan over here, because it wants about sort of 10 minutes. So that's cooking. Next, I'm going to give the... There you go. Give the 2-star Michelin chef the lobster to do. Keep him away from that quenelle and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. So get him to do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make our sauce to go with our lobster. Meanwhile, Tom's there going to... if you can concuss me the tomatoes, that would be great. Which you basically just de-seeded and diced, skinned and diced. So we've got the onion here. We've got a bit of garlic we're going to make. And we're actually going to make a sauce using the shells. So next time you have lobster, keep the shells.
So it's almost like that you would do with a fish stock?
Yes, but what we're going to do is make well, not like a bisque, which is like the French would class this as a bisque, which is basically onions, garlic in the pan, and they would put fennel and all manner of different things in, but we've got some carrots here.
Just keep a bit of distance from the
to keep a bit of
drying
distance.
onions.
There you go.
Not the face.
A little bit of that. And they get all in together. And then we need some tomato puree, which is the key to this as well. So a little bit of tomato puree.
You want me to keep the trimmings for you?
Yeah, keep the trimmings. They can all go in. So we keep tomato puree goes in to add a little bit of colour to this. Tomato pieces. They're the inside of the tomatoes, of course. We can use the flesh.
Actually, put the insides in as well. Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to pass this all through a sieve anyway. And we've got our shells here, which is the nice bit.
Nice.
It's all going so far.
Nice,
so well,
it looks lovely.
There you go. A little bit of white wine. There you go. And we heat that up. And then we've got some of this fish stock. We'll pop that in as well.
Yeah.
So what you do is you create a sauce out of all this. So there's loads of flavour in the shells. I'm assuming you guys use all the shells as well for the lobster. In your restaurants.
And the lobster coral there, the green part, is really interesting, because as it cooks, it will help the sauce go lovely and red.
Yeah.
You must use
So you've got the shells in there, but you can actually make a fantastic oil out of these as well, can't you?
Yeah, lovely.
If you roast them off. Or a
butter.
A butter out of the shells?
Yeah.
How do you do that then? How would you...
James, you're the king of butter. You should know that one.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
Well, you just basically roast the bones off so they're dry, and then just cover them in butter and cook them really slowly in the oven.
Yep.
And you get a beautiful lobster butter.
There you go.
I'm on it. That's it.
Lobster butter.
That's it. So it's registered as that one. And then what we do is we take the entire lot, place it in a blender, including the shells. Everything. All in, you see. Whole lot gets put in. Like that. Spaghetti's still cooking away. Now you can see over here, Tom can explain what these little tomato concasse is while I get this on.
Yeah, so we just cut the tomato into quarters, removed the inside, and like any good chef, we kept the inside and put that in the sauce. And then we'll put that in the pasta.
Carry on, Tom.
Right, anyway, I'm the new host of Saturday Kitchen, and I'm a little bit lost now. Hey, James, come back.
This is fine in the back here. It's great.
Do you ever do that when you just throw it against the wall?
What's that?
To see if the spaghetti's
right, okay.
Can you top me some basil at the top, please, guys? Thank you very much. So the idea is we blend this. Try not to get it all over the wall, which I've done.
Yeah.
And we take a sieve, and you guys can pass that
Want me to pass that?
Do you want me to do basil, chef?
Yeah, if you can dice about half that plant, that would be great. Meanwhile, over here now, we'll get our pasta ready. So we grab a little bit of shallot. There we go.
That's I always order pasta. I've not been very adventurous today, but it's my food.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. If I could live off one type of food, it would be Italian. Definitely.
Would it?
The rest of my life, yeah.
Mine would be butter.
Yeah.
I can guess that already.
Lobster butter.
So we just add a little bit of butter in here. There we go. And then what we do is we add some of this. What we've got in here? Yeah, some of this meat as well. There we go. We'll drain off our pasta. So we're going to cook this in the remainder of the sauce as well. So we'll take that off.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you very much. So this is your sauce out of this, which is delicious. And pop a little bit of that in there as well. Now this would be just lovely as it is.
Yeah.
Like that. But then we can pop the pasta in.
Bowls here.
We can continue to cook this in the sauce.
And
with
you always
tomatoes.
add the pasta to the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
the other way around.
Well, not like the old. Well, I know you're a big fan of spaghetti bolognese when you were growing up. But
Yes.
that sort of big pile of spaghetti, and then you just dollop the sauce on the top. You always
Is that
cook it all
wrong?
in, always mix it all in, because that way you get a bit of everything.
Yeah, it all gets
So-
covered.
You've saved me a little bit. Thank you very much. Yeah. So then we grab a little bit of butter, of course.
Do you want
Just
the
a tiny bit.
Basil in now, Chef?
Go on, a little bit.
A little bit.
Thank you.
Lovely.
So we'll colour that off, and then flip that over. Take that off. You got a plate there. Can I raise that plate? There you had, yeah. There you go. And then in here, and then this is where you almost finish off the pasta in the sauce. So it's about 9 minutes in there, and then the remaining sort of minute or two, you can actually finish it off and cook it in here. So it starts to get, yeah,
It does look good, doesn't it?
yeah. But normally you'd use a little bit of the pasta water to loosen this, but we've got that sort of fantastic sauce there
Okay.
that I've used. Some seasoning, so of course, salt, black pepper. Is there a world shortage of basil anywhere, or can I have
I'm
some
just
more?
getting ready to put the lovely
Right.
sprig on
You want
top.
some more
Leave it
chocolate?
lean.
Yes, please, Chef. Yes, please. There you go. And it starts to absorb in that sauce, you see. There you go. In your own time, Daniel, you know.
I suppose that's the point of adding the pasta after, because it absorbs everything.
Yeah, that's the
doesn't
idea,
it?
and you all
Yeah.
get... No, I don't need it now. I'm only joking. Lovely. Right, and then, well, normally, this, of course, would feed...
Well, in Glasgow, that's a portion.
I was going to say that, not just mine.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it all on one dish then, there you go.
Look at that.
Wow.
It smells lovely.
And then we'll put the lobster claw on there. And because Daniel and these Michelin star boys are here, look,
Huh? Do you like that?
little drizzle of olive oil. 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds there. There you go. And there you have it.
Fantastic.
I don't know whether there's a sort of a simple way to
I know,
eat
why did I
spaghetti,
choose the messiest dish?
but have a
to
little
eat?
bit of lobster, I think.
Go, go, go.
There you go.
Most unladylike.
Dive into that. So to go with this, as a Jubilee special treat, Tim has chosen one of Britain's best sparkling wines, a Nye Timber Classic Cuvée 2007. I urge you to try this. It's from Waitrose and it's priced at £22.49. So, you know, champagne's great, but we do make some
Thank you,
amazing,
everyone who
amazing
voted
sparkling
for this.
wines.
It's delicious.
There you go. And this is just one of them.
I feel like you're eating it with me.
Who's that?
You've got to dive into it because you've got two shows. I shan't ask you, but they're yeah, exactly. That's Volcano at Windsor this afternoon and
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, it's
And then
after
over to
tonight and
Reading.
then Richmond next week, and then we go on tour.
Cambridge.
And just look on the website.
Come to
Going to
Cambridge.
Cambridge, yeah.
And as always, I get the bottle, which is great.
Oh, look at that.
That's all
Cheers.
Saturday Kitchen Live. Thanks to
Cheers.
Daniel Clifford, Tom Kitchin and Dawn Steele. Cheers to Tim Atkin for the wine choices. And remember, all of today's recipes are, of course, on our website. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. We'll be back live at our usual time at 10 o'clock next week. In the meantime, don't forget I'm presenting another edition of Best Bites, that programme over on BBC 2 tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Have a great Jubilee weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye for now.